Hello everybody, welcome back to Days Gone. Deagle, how you doing?
The light spatula is a ranged weapon.
Christ.
Anyone else hear that? Check that out. Wasn't even my turn.
As a quick thing for the uninitiated, those fuckers in the yellow hazmat suits are called Nero soldiers. You can't kill them. You can't fight them, so don't try. The game will stop you. That said, they're
Did you see something?
fairly easy to get around ignoring what I just did. And I'm continuing to do.
I have a red
On
Samehada.
sight.
Nice.
Distract them. Stay in the shrubs. They can't see me in there.
Seems like it's always raining out here.
Do, 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 do. I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up bad.
Your suit.
Stay low. Stay low.
Did I mention what my first pull for an extra support weapon was?
You did not.
I got Itachi's Anbu blade.
Damn.
Thought I heard something.
Field note 2000. After tracking a large moving group, estimated size of 5 to 600, we have confirmed the subject's hibernation location at...
Hey, Doc, I see Site 23 on the roster. Is that us?
No, it's O'Brien.
Got it.
Shit, where was I? We have confirmed the subject's hibernation location at the High Desert Grotto, now designated Site 15. Trampling of grasses and plants at the entrance and the presence of footprints, see attached photos, indicate the site has been used for some time.
It's nice and cozy in there.
According to the motion sensor planted by Lieutenant O'Brien, approximately 447 subjects have entered the cave this morning. Recommend sending a follow-up team sometime after 1900 hours to assess the cave's interior and further assess conditions. Note to Dr. Anderson. Your theory about the subjects devolving to a primitive state of nocturnal behavior is seeming more appealing all the time. End report.
Not going inside.
Didn't you hear me? Over 400 subjects, and these aren't just your regular run-of-the-mill freaks. These are stage 3.
They're sleeping like babies. And I asked if you were going in. Didn't say I was.
These subjects are not sleeping. They're hibernating. Ever woken up a hibernating bear?
No.
Ever woken up a hibernating freak?
Yeah, actually. I was one of the survivors.
Okay,
Stop!
okay.
You are entering
Fuck.
the quarantined area.
I got caught.
Distract them.
Field note 2000. After
Ah, shit. Apologies that I got quiet, by the way. Bit of a lore dump.
we have confirmed the subject's hibernation location at...
Hey, Doc, I see Site
Hey.
23 on the roster for tomorrow. That us?
No, it's O'Brien.
Got it.
Shit, where was I? We have confirmed the subject's hibernation location at the High Desert Grotto, now designated Site 15. Trampling of grasses and plants at the entrance and the presence of footprints, see attached photos, indicate the site has been used for some time.
It's nice and cozy in there.
According to the motion sensor planted by Lieutenant O'Brien, approximately 447 subjects have entered the cave this morning. Recommend sending a follow-up team sometime after 1900 hours to assess the cave's interior and further assess conditions. Note to Dr. Anderson. Your theory about the subjects devolving to a primitive state of nocturnal behavior is seeming more appealing all the time. End report.
Not going inside.
Did you hear me? Over 400 subjects, and these aren't just your regular run-of-the-mill freaks. These are stage 3.
They're sleeping like babies.
I don't know how to use Shadow Possession Jutsu correctly.
A lot of caves out here. Come on, let's get out of here.
See the caves. Yeah.
That's fair.
Someday.
Also, again, apologies about the silence.
Oh,
Bit
that's
of a lore
because they
dump.
keep freaking. There. Are you still in a cutscene?
No, you're good.
You are in
We
a
could be friends
restricted
now, can't we?
area.
I kind of like the support class, but there's just no one here.
Yeah.
Get distracted.
It's one of the few things I'm very thankful for, and that is that every class can be a solo-based class if you build them right. It's just some of them will do better at it than others.
Yeah.
Stay in the shrubs. They can't see me in there.
Like I figured out what was going wrong, by the way, with my Shadow Possession Jutsu.
Uh-huh.
I heard something.
Kakashi has access to the Sharingan. Completely forgot about that.
Yep. A lot of people do.
Yep. Even if it's just one, it still allows him to fucking escape one enemy ninjutsu per use.
Yeah.
Which is super powerful, if you think about it.
Very much so, yes. Shit like that would have completely derailed a majority of my playing of the defense class. Because I like to use water prison.
What does Water Prison do?
Essentially the same thing as in the anime where it'll trap them in a water bubble. The only difference is that it won't lock you in to have to, sit there.
Fair.
Boozer, you there?
Does it still slowly damage them over time?
I don't remember. It's been too long.
Soldier took Sarah.
Kasami's probably a DLC character, isn't he?
ID badge. What?
I know Zabuza is. I don't know about Kasame.
You know what? He probably isn't just because of how early on he is in the missions. You know, the fact
Yeah.
that he's in the missions early on.
If it helps at all, most of your masters are just locked behind a different master.
Yeah.
Alright, fuckers. God damn it. Come on, Deacon, you can fucking move.
Shadow Possession Jutsu is also pretty much one of the scariest things to get hit by in this game.
Oh yeah. Not being able to move at all.
Especially if
Yeah.
you're caught lacking without a way to escape it.
What was the name?
They catch you lacking, you gonna feel it.
Couldn't shut up about it. All the way out to Three Finger Jack.
Oh yeah.
Alive? Boozer, he's alive.
What are you talking about? We were there. The whole camp was wiped out.
No, I know that, but I heard. Okay, look, I and into their LZ, and they
Wait, you went into their LZ? What the?
just listen to me.
God, Palm Sage fucking just increases so much health so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Not, Boozer. I'm not. I'm just
I think I found my new favorite class.
get some sleep. Deacon out.
I am mildly surprised.
It's got shit. I've always liked the support classes. Just it's hard to play a support class solo.
Oh, I know.
Boozer, you there?
Yeah, Deacon.
I took care of it. Alvarez, I mean.
Thanks, brother. She did the same for us.
Yeah, she would have. Deacon out.
This is Radio Free Oregon. The truth shall set you free. The start of this living hell that is now our life came as a surprise to no one who was listening to me when shit went down. And I was one of the few. Most who spoke out against the feds, well, things didn't go so great for them. The cemeteries are filled with martyrs. Those who sought to call out the bullshit and the lies when they saw it. I know, because they came after me. I started Radio Free Oregon in the last weeks before the feds fell. Broadcast from an unmarked van, moving from town to town. In the days before the roads came choked with cars and the bridges destroyed, trying in vain to stop the freaks. This is Mark Copeland for Radio Free Oregon. Don't believe the lies.
No, Cope, the cemeteries are filled with freakers, not martyrs. And you had to keep moving, because if anyone had found your unmarked van, they would have blown it to hell. Just so I wouldn't have to listen to your bullshit Radio Free Oregon.
I love this fucking script. Naruto's just like, why are you here? I came to make sure you're okay. It's not time for chatting.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Kind of shows that it's a VR in the Naruto world.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Fuck.
What?
Horde area.
Oh, that's
And
not
I
good.
am very low on gas. Almost lost my cool there.
Three.
Huh? 3 what?
No, so it said thanks to you two it is. I'm like, 3. Kakashi's here.
Yeah. Good old Kakashi Sensei.
Also, when you have to defend a person in these missions, it's a lot easier when you are a fucking support and you're just like, I'm just gonna heal.
Yeah.
If there wasn't a time limit, you'd be fucked.
grab
That is the
this.
sad truth. If there was no time limit to some of these things, I would probably just sit there and heal the AI.
I mean, at that point, it's probably the better strategy.
Mm-hmm. But at the same time, if you go down, the mission doesn't end. That's why there's a time limit.
I'm an idiot.
Okay.
Went back into Horde's territory to get a gas can. I was apparently parked right beside a tow truck.
You want to talk about it?
Well, they don't come here for good content, they come here for funny content.
I don't think they come here at all.
Exactly. Fuck.
Sniper ambush. Oh, God damn it.
God,
God damn it,
fucking.
not now. Nothing like that, huh? Shooting me, you fucking bastard.
Rick. You want some of this, buddy? Catch this bat to the face. Shit. So here's a question for you. If you were in the Naruto world, what would your
Here's
specialization
an
be?
answer.
The truth shall set you free. Black
I
helicopters
don't know
have
what
been
that means.
spotted in the skies.
What would be your preferred style of jutsu? Taijutsu, Buki Jutsu, which just means weapons like kunai, Ken, swords, elemental, if
Yeah, I
so,
was
which
about to say, I
element?
think that last one.
We thought Nero died
Uh,
out here like the rest of them, caving under their own stupidity.
uh,
No, like I said, they've been lying in wait all this time. So they
probably
can crawl
ninjutsu.
up out of their holes
Which
and
one?
reclaim this world. But it ain't happening.
Ninjutsu.
Nice.
Not on my watch. And don't go running towards them, thinking they're gonna save your ass. Any
Oh,
man wearing a uniform worth a damn died more than 2 years ago. These men, they'll shoot you on sight. This is Mark Copeland for Radio Free Oregon. Don't believe the lies.
Jesus. Cope, they're not trying to reclaim shit. You don't have a damn clue what you're talking about. Except, yeah. Shit, what the
I
hell?
just realized if I was playing support and you were playing defense, that'd make you one beefy boy.
oh yeah. Fuck. That's gotta be one thing, though, that's always
Oh,
gonna
you got
be
lucky.
very, very disappointing for me is no one can ever properly pull off illusions in a video game.
What do you mean?
To do illusions properly, you would need a way to actually manipulate your enemies, which I don't think exists at the moment for most games. Even Skyrim's thing is very, very basic. Illusions are powerful, but very hard to capture in any kind of media that you can interact with. Alright, I am probably about half blind looking for this.
What would you go with?
Genjutsu. The Art of Illusions, as was pointed out by Kurenai Yuhi and Itachi Uchiha, is a very strong section of jutsu, but it's also very niche. If you can do it and you can do it well, you'll go far. If not, you're better off not bothering. Which is actually kind of funny, because had
Damn.
Sakura not been a medical ninja, she'd actually have done pretty well as an illusionist.
Really?
She had high chakra control, relatively low reserves, and a very intelligent mind to work with. She could have done well as an
And she
illusionist.
herself couldn't easily be captured in genjutsu.
Yep. Combine this with her weird strength that she has, and if you do end up getting in close to her, she can still break out and get away from you.
God, she would have been a lot scarier if she knew genjutsu.
Yeah.
At least in one-on-one matches.
So you see my point then? She had all the makings of a great genjutsu
Yeah.
specialist, she just didn't. I'm trying to think, because there's a couple of people in the Konoha 9 that probably could have done better had they specialized in something else, but they just didn't, and they didn't suffer for it, but they weren't as effective as they probably could have been. Like Shikamaru, for example.
Heroes. Well, wonder if there's anything in that MMU.
Shikamaru probably
Go
could
on.
have been a great genjutsu user, not specialist, user. Because if he could get someone in a genjutsu and just really quick pop off the shadow hold or shadow strangle later on,
Shadow possession.
God damn it.
yeah,
Fuse blown.
he'd have been a scary motherfucker if he could trap you in an illusion so you can't even fucking move and then get you in that shit. Some scary shit.
Wait, not this way.
Shoji, Kiba,
I actually completely forgot, by the way, when I was...
go ahead.
This is it.
I actually completely forgot, by the way, when I was telling you about the Goku versus the Naruto universe where he was going against Kasami and Itachi.
Hmm.
There was actually a time before the main genjutsu thing started happening where there was a smaller genjutsu.
Right. What if we can
And well,
still got
let's just say what Itachi decided to do was to make zombie Frieza, Cell, and Majin Buu.
Ah, yes, the hell viewing technique. I'm familiar.
Which it's just funny because it's just like that's not no.
Nah. Nah, bruh.
feels.
If anything, they're less scarier now that they're zombies.
Yeah. Not as much evil in them, ironically.
Here we go.
But,
The Cell and Majin Buu would still be scary motherfuckers because of regeneration and all that.
oh yeah.
Good.
That reminds me, is it ever... It's probably a stupid question. Is it ever explained why Trunks uses a sword? He's the only Saiyan I can think of that uses a weapon. Because even Gohan broke his weapon and just never picked it back up.
There's a reason. Yes, there is a reason.
Okay.
Kind of, I guess. To be fair, it's explained, I think, in like a filler thing.
Ah. Do tell.
Give me a sec.
Oh, good.
Currently dying.
Just double checking a bunch of stuff at the moment. Making sure I got all the fucking speakers.
Now we're in business. I'll let you do it.
Basically there was Typon, this like time traveler.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what it was, but essentially there was fucking Pain's here. Okay. I guess that's just a thing that's happening now.
Fun fact, Pain is an attack class.
Really?
Hero ejector.
Yep.
Good.
And he is a master that you can get. I don't
God,
remember
I
if he's
can't get off
DLC
a
or not.
fucking. Probably not because he actually appears in the non-DLC missions.
I'm trying to remember because I really cannot remember if he's one of the masters or not. I don't think Conan is DLC.
Another Nero micro recorder.
The
Who's
fuck?
Conan? The paper chick?
Yeah.
Help!
What if it could?
He's so strong! He's kicking my ass. It doesn't help that the fucking mini guys, though, goddamn fucking not tiger bomb, shark bomb jutsu.
Yeah.
Haha, I hit you fucking strangulation, bitch. How do you like that?
Shadow Strangle.
Hit him again. Damn. I can't believe you let me hit you fucking 3 times with that shit. That's ridiculous.
Eh.
And I hit him a 4th time, and then Sakura interrupted it.
I smell it. Gotta be getting close.
There's just something funny about getting to Pain and just hitting him with the strangulation jutsu.
Yeah.
Come back later.
Especially knowing what we know.
Business.
Yes.
By the way, to go back to the earlier thing, my specialization that I'd prefer would be Genjutsu, but I'd have sword techniques underneath that as a just-in-case thing. You may break out of
Yeah.
my illusions, but I still have a fucking sword that I can kill you with.
Another marauder camp, yeah. I seen what you assholes are up to.
I don't know what my physical like backup thing would be. I don't know what I would want.
Oh, there it is. To be fair, if you said you were going to be a ninjutsu specialist,
Yeah.
you should be fine then. Most ninjutsu specialists don't tend to
But
run
what
out of
do
chakra.
But my thing is like, what happens when ninjutsu becomes not an option? You know,
At
what's my
that point,
backup plan
you
there?
run away and find someone else to deal with the problem.
Lee.
I need someone who punches good. The fuck?
Or kicks.
Yeah. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I'm gonna leave. Nope. Going in. Nothing. Huh. I guess that wasn't the ambush camp. And I don't feel like fucking around for too long, so I'm just going to go. On with the mission! I'll come back to it later.
One thing I wish this game didn't do was fucking force you to be in a, what is it?
Cutscene.
Constant like online thing.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, sometimes it's fun, other times it's not. Because there's been,
Yeah.
Across the road 2 years ago.
ironically, a couple of times that I was just fucking around and accidentally got into a push-up contest with somebody in one of the lobbies,
Nesting zone.
and the both of us just kind of sat there for about 5 minutes fucking around doing push-ups against each other, seeing who was gonna quit first. Funnily enough, if I remember right, I lost that one.
Quit. It's kind of funny.
I should not have done this.
Guess I'll come back later. Burn out these nests.
Should not have done that.
Oh, by the way,
Uh-huh.
you remember the game I've been tracking, right?
Uh-huh.
They no longer are like extending the goal amount.
Open it up.
No?
Trouble, we throw your ass.
What are they doing?
Essentially, what that means is they just sat there and they're just like we've gotten as much money as what we deem necessary to make this game,
Fair.
you know, and pay everything.
I break your fingers. Whatever, man. Jesus.
Yeah, at that point, that's probably the smart thing to do, because they've hit that point where if they keep promising too much, like if they promise a lot of stuff, they're gonna get way over their head way too quickly.
To be fair, they have not promised anything additional past the dev map. Ever since they posted the dev map, that is what it's been. the goal increases are just like, if you want to keep going, here's a new goal.
It's all one giant
Ah.
battlefield.
And now they're just like, no, we're not showing that anymore. Like, we're done. This goal is the last one.
I don't need a lecture, goddammit. I get it.
No, you don't. But these people are hungry. Even if they had all their stuff.
Why are my
Which
subtitles?
I think is the right way to do it, right?
Yeah. Why are my subtitles not on?
Take a month to finish his job with picks and shovels.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, the thing he's referencing, by the way, for the viewers, is called In Heat,
But this job's
a
whether it takes all
fun
goddamn
FNAF
day.
fan game of the steamy variety.
Got somewhere else to be now, didn't we?
Wait. Not finished.
We'll make it quick.
Oh, it's
I
steamy,
got
alright.
things to do.
Grippers. This morning, one of my men spotted a large group of them coming over the pass.
And no one stopped them.
How the f... Tucker, you know we're already spread thin.
Are they headed north? Al, are they headed towards us? Yes or no?
I don't know.
God, I wish this lady would already just bite the bullet.
Maybe he knows.
What the fuck are you up to now, huh? What's this about, huh?
Damn it, Alkai. It's not his job to know. It's your goddamn job to know.
I can't be at two places at one time. You either want me here, running your dig, or you want me out there in the shit. Chasing the Rippers.
Go check the store, see how much ammo we got left. I'll tell Wheeler to watch the dig.
What are you looking at?
Oh, I'm just waiting for you to smarten the fuck up.
Don't. Did you track down Leon? Good thing someone around here knows how to make things happen. Ride with me. How long's it been since you found someone, brought him in?
The kind of people left out in the shit aren't the kind of people you want to be bringing in.
We lost 2 more to the fever.
It's not my problem.
You want our food? I'm making it your problem.
I told you we'll do runs for you, but we're not joining your goddamn camp.
Remind me again, my old woman's memory. Why is that?
Because it's a waste of time, Tuck.
Well, aren't you the optimist? Where's Boozer?
Said he was gonna head over to Copeland's camp, see about trading for some fish.
You're not in bed with Copeland.
Didn't you say in this game the exploding clay enemies actually can be neutralized like in the anime if you use lightning style things?
Yep.
Jesus. You keep this shit burning all day and night.
At least good to know that there's some continuity.
Yeah, it's nice.
You doing your jobs. Damn right we keep it burning.
That, the Byakugan, if I remember right, is one of the things that can disable your jutsu outright.
When it's all gone, what are you gonna put in that bike of yours? Spit and sweat? Now what the hell is going on here?
That's
Account's off.
That's not
George
good.
is eating food and some
Yeah.
Jesus. Who was on watch last night?
mainly if you like your
Tonight, double
ninjutsu.
watch. Shit.
Yeah. Which, every class does.
Trouble in paradise.
It's like I was saying. Camp's like
Yes.
a prison. Bunch of goddamn lazy liars, thieves, rapists, and murderers. You know why that is?
No idea.
Because that's who we are. The freak show. Only
I was
folks-
actually about to say something, and I'm like, no, wait. Every class likes their jutsu. It's like perfectly fitted for them.
Protect them,
Yep.
keep them nice and cozy and warm, so they can sit on their asses and watch the world end. You, get your ass back to work. Don't make me go get Cyrus. Lazy sons of bitches can screw around all they like on their time. Daytime is my time. Running this camp is no different than running a prison.
I can't remember what you said. You were what? You were a warden or something?
Nothing so high and mighty. I was matron of the women's ward. You look like the sort who might have spent some time in the pen back in the day. You ever do time?
I
I had my share of trouble, but I never landed in K-State.
I got a job for you. Larson was on a run yesterday. Passed through Marion Fork, said he saw someone. Young woman looked like, but he only caught a glance. He stopped to look around, but he never found her.
Is he sure?
Larson's been doing this long as you. He knows a person from a freak. But you got a knack for this.
Nice job, Sakura. You fucking made a nuke go off.
I'll see what
Perfect.
I can do. But look, I want the rest of my credits for Leon.
You bring me warm bodies, I'll give you all the credits you can spend. I gotta go find Wheeler. Someone's looking at it.
This may be a controversial opinion. I'm not gonna lie. I like Sakura just because she brings some diversity to the silhouette of the series.
Okay. What do you want, Drifter? What's your problem?
What?
One of my men.
Sakura is one of the few bottom-heavy female figures in the series.
Got tortured, like they always do. But this time they kept asking me if he knew about two bikers,
Is she?
two men. Asking me if he'd ever seen them or heard of them. Bikes around here.
She has next to no chest to her, at least in Shippuden and such.
Ripper called them Mongols.
But she has wider hips. If I'm remembering right, I could be wrong. That may be a Boruto thing. But she has wider hips and a nice ass. No chest to her.
You got a price on your head.
Most other females in the series have a bigger chest, but from there just kind of flattened down.
Whatever you say, Deacon.
What about Hinata?
Hinata's just straight curvy.
Should keep you pretty safe out there. Good shot.
Yeah. I can't say that's wrong. Because that would be wrong.
Find me if you need anything else.
Especially with that one scene you got obsessed with.
I just gotta figure out who I'm gonna give this to. I can't head north until I get this bike fixed up. Copeland it is.
I'm trying to remember which one you're talking about. You talking about the one where Hinata was in the red dress?
It's the... Yes.
Ah.
Can I help you?
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Fuck, how many women did Naruto have hitting on him that he didn't notice? Because I just realized there's more than we think. There's Hinata, there's Lady Shion.
Is there?
Yeah. Hinata is one of them. That's the one everyone knows. Lady Shion, the priestess from one of the movies, outright asked him to help her have children, and he said yes, not knowing what the fuck he was doing.
Obviously.
There was the actress from the Snow Country movie, though that may have been a different thing. She, in the movie, apparently agreed to film for a, and I'm not joking, make-out tactics movie. You know that book Jiraiya writes, the porn?
John Tucker to Deacon St. John. We got a job for you.
She agreed to star in
Yeah.
a film version of that.
Okay, I'll stop by when I can. Deacon.
Because Kakashi, specifically, recognized the script she was holding.
Tucker to Deacon St. John.
And I am not saying that the snow person was hitting on him, but she was definitely friendly. He was still a
What, are you waiting to jump me? Huh?
Still a child at that point.
My God.
What?
Deacon St. John, this is Tucker. Like I said
I don't
before,
remember what
I
mission
had
is I'm
soldiers
doing.
face around these
But one of the fucking toads, like dark red.
Yeah.
Good God, does he spam toad oil and fire?
Yeah.
I get the feeling he doesn't
Yeah,
like
boss fights in that game are a bitch and a half. And the fact that they reuse the same 4 boss fights does not help. It's like my one gripe with that game is it really is just cookie cutter missions. The only gripe I have with it.
Step off the tank.
Yeah. The only thing Xenoverse had going for it was that, like, it actually would use the story missions.
Yeah.
Not story missions, but the not even just the story missions, but every mission you did was something that actually happened in the anime.
I'll take that.
Fuck.
God.
You too?
It's just that, like, he gets to, like, the one center platform in the forest area, and
Yep.
then approaching him is impossible without getting knocked off.
Yep.
Like, I've already taken 2 deaths from falling alone. Well, just falling, actually, because he literally can't kill me any other way.
Yeah, like I said, boss fights in that game are annoying as shit to deal with.
No, any other boss fight is actually pleasing to me. This is the only
Really?
boss fight that gets on my nerves. Yes,
You,
because he spams 10 times more than everyone else.
you like the snake fight?
It's fun. Not this. This is spam.
I hated the snake fight.
I can only dodge so much in this one. I like every fight but this one because he just spams fucking water bombs at a distance, and when you get close, he's just like, I'm gonna explode my current location.
Yeah.
You tell me what other fight is more annoying than getting hit 10,000 times because you're at the wrong distance, and the wrong distance is every distance.
Kabuto.
Who?
Kabuto, the guy that works for Orochimaru. He has a technique he uses that will shut off your jutsu, and then will beat the hell out of you while you're waiting for your jutsu to come back. And yes, he does
That
spam it.
one's fine.
A
I can
lot.
deal with that. But I can deal with that. And I can dodge it. I can't dodge a wall of water. Especially when I'm midair.
Yeah. If I had the internet connection, I'd help you, buddy, but I don't. That I don't have my Xbox anymore.
I already did it. Did you get rid of your Xbox?
Give it to my little brother.
Ah, did you at least factory reset?
All my shit is locked, so I didn't have to worry about that.
There's actually a few more boss battles than what you actually think there are.
Shukaku,
A few
Kyuubi,
more.
variations of Kyuubi being actual and Naruto's. But there's Shikaku, Kurama, Ninetales. Snakes, toads, for the big character boss fights. And the weird wooden things if you're doing a defend the gate are the bigger boss battles. Otherwise, it's just a PvP mission, but you're
There's also
against the AI.
There's also perfect Susanoo, Gayuki.
Forgot about those. Also, fuck the
There's
Susanoo
a few
mission.
more. Really?
I hated that shit with a passion.
Maybe it's just a difference in class styles that certain missions are easier.
Yeah. Because Toad, I had no problems with. Most of my jutsu were meant for the fact that I can't hit at range. So I would just, you know, spam the shit out of it.
Another bounty job, isn't it?
Because, I mean, I had no reason not to.
Who, Cope? One of them was a man named Randall. Been with the camp almost a year. I didn't know the other two.
Yeah.
You want me to ask?
Guess not.
I guess to be fair, also the reason why I had so much trouble with the Gamamunta
There he is.
fight was that
Silver helmet.
he
Red gas tank. That's it.
Oh, shit.
it probably the only opening he has is at a medium range, but support does not have medium range techniques.
Yeah.
At least none that I have currently.
Copeland sent you? Tell him to go
If I'm remembering right, support doesn't have any actual medium range techniques, but it has trapping techniques. You get access to, like, the Shadow Possession, the Byakugan. I think you get access to a few of Tsunade's techniques, so taijutsu stuff you've got. But I don't think you get access to any mid-range attacks. I know you do eventually get access to the summon slugs, though, which is nice.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, the support.
I remember I got a summon for a fucking snake as a.
Yep.
I got a snake summon for the attack class, I think it was, and I was just like, this shit sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, summoning Great Snake.
Attack gets the snake, defense gets the toad, support gets the slug. I can't remember what range gets.
Screw you! You are Copeland's toadies! You little bitch! That's what you are! You little bitch!
Cope, it's done. Got him. Mark down these coordinates and send your man out of here.
This would explain why fucking Sakura was such a pain in the ass in that fucking team fight.
Hmm.
Cherry Blossom Crash, a jutsu that concentrates chakra in the one's fist to crush the ground. It damages and paralyzes within the area, lowers the target's attack power, and unable to use substitution. Increases the amount of health healed. Paired with Cellular Extraction Jutsu, a chakra-based jutsu used for diagnosis and treatment. It can instantly heal and cure status ailments for all allies within range.
He's alive.
God
But I won't promise
damn.
you how long he's gonna stay that way.
Yep.
Deacon out.
I think during that whole Team 7 fight, I was not, like, completely certain on who I needed to go for.
Boozer, you there?
That's because your priorities are going to be different from pretty much every other classes, depending on what you're playing. If you're a support, you're going to want to take out either Sakura or Sasuke first, because they're going to be the ones trying to get you. If not, you're probably going to want, if you're playing range, to take out Naruto, because he's going to be fucking bum rushing you.
We're out of here. Deacon out.
I know as a defense, I had to take out Naruto, then Sakura, because she kept healing, and I could just about whittle down Naruto. And if you're an attack style, pick your target.
Attack style was actually, like, the interesting thing for me, because I was just sitting there like, Kakashi and Naruto both are tactile, but Naruto does push into ranged with the fact that he has the wind style Rasen Shuriken,
Yep.
which is a pain in the ass.
Stay out of trouble.
Yep.
Sakura was keeping them all healthy, and Sasuke was being an annoyance with his fucking damage over time with fire.
Yep.
Hey, Cope. Think of me
Like
out.
I said, every class a lot of
I was
different
just sitting there, I'm like,
priorities.
who?
You made a wise choice.
Yeah, the attack, I was just like, I think Naruto has to go. That homing wind style Rasen Shuriken is a pain in the ass to deal with.
Oh yeah.
And then once I got him down, I was just like, oh yeah. Now my fucking fast leaf taijutsu techniques from Lee are now extremely good, because now I can pretty much dodge everyone else.
Yeah. All right, everybody. That's going to end this episode. I will see you all next time. Do well, be well, have fun, stay safe.